Hello and welcome back to Wilton's Wireless Weekend, celebrating 50 years of the British Music Hall Society. It's Wednesday afternoon and this is the time I've been waiting for, because over there at this very moment as I speak is Lola from the English National Ballet, and she is dressing mannequins in original costumes that were worn by stars such as Bud Flanagan, Bester Tilley, Murray Lloyd and Tessie O'Shea. But this is the one I have been dying to see. This glorious costume was worn by Danny La Rue in the 1983 production of Hello Dolly at the Prince of Wales Theatre. And what's really exciting is that I am standing next to the lady who made this. Not only did she make hundreds of costumes for Danny, but she's also dressed people such as Shirley Bassey and Barbara Windsor. We also have with us Steve Metcalf, who dresses these fabulous wigs, headdresses and jewellery for exhibitions. Annie, welcome to Wilton's.
Thank you, it's lovely to be here.
Would you tell us a little bit about these costumes that you've brought in today and about your time with Danny?
Right, well, this, as you said, was actually made for Hello Dolly, but because when the dress rehearsal took place, the show was 15 minutes too long. And so Dan said, right, I don't want 4 minutes taken out of here or 5 minutes there. He said, we'll cut a whole scene. And so this actual outfit was cut from that production, but we adapted it and he used it for music hall when we used to travel around the country. So, what else can I say about it?
And how long was your partnership, your working and your friendship, partnership with Danny?
I met Dan in 1979 when he was performing in Aladdin at the Palladium, just prior to him going out to Australia for the first time to tour over there. And he'd seen something that I made on television and decided that he liked the outfit so much he wanted one. So I was contacted, tracked down, and went to meet him at the Palladium, and there started a long association for 30 years. He ended up in his latter years living with me in Tunbridge Wells, and until he finally passed away in 2009.
And I believe you played quite an important role on that occasion. You were with him at the time.
Absolutely, yes. We were watching, that evening we were watching television, May the 31st, 2009. And I can't remember what programme, but we were watching the television and he was not good at that point, making rather a strange noise, which I knew from when my mum had passed away. But I was holding his hand and talking to him, and then something caught my eye on the television, and within the space of maybe 30 seconds I suddenly realised Dan wasn't making any noise anymore. And so that was it. So I just said, well, bye-bye, and what a joy to have known you and been there at the right time. And we'll never forget you as long as I live.
Of course we won't. And we'll never forget your costumes either, Annie. No. Thank you very much, Annie Galbraith.
Thank
now,
you.
Stephen, if I can move across to you.
Yes, I'll move out.
I understand from Annie that you actually have purchased a certain section of her collection.
Well, when Dan passed, I thought that the wigs should stay together, because otherwise they'd have flown to the 8 corners of the globe. So I said to Annie, can I buy? I didn't want her to give them to me because she's given me so many others. I have some fabulous stuff in my collection, including lots of dresses that never went into the costume sale. And I said, but I want to contribute to this. So I bought the wigs and all the jewellery. But it was a peppercorn, I have to say. But I did buy them, so that went into the coffers. Excellent. And I've got them all. And he never threw anything away, and he would never let anyone else throw anything away. So I must have, of this quality, I must have over 150.
Where do you keep them?
And dare I say, these are about £3,000 each.
Oh my goodness.
They're all what we call, they're lace fronts, they're all human hair.
I can see that.
And they were made First of all by Wig Creations, many years ago when Dan started, then Luke Graff, Simon Wig Studios in New Burlington Street, and later on by Wig Specialities. So 3 different firms have made these wigs over the years.
Yes.
And then if they get ripped, we have them refronted, which is, that's a front, it's very fine lace, and the hair is all knotted in. So of course, as long as you keep on top of anything, it maintains its quality. So we just select things for exhibitions as and when.
Because I was going to say, out of this huge collection that you now own, what do you do with it? Do you sort of get it out and look at it every so often?
No, I don't. We did a big exhibition 2 years ago in Tunbridge, which was amazing, and we had a lot of recreations, and I think we've got another one coming up, but we just dip in and out. I do lend a lot of them to Vincent Hayes at Brick Lane.
Yes.
He is doing an impersonation of Danny, a very good one at the moment, and he's done it already and he's doing it again in the autumn, so I recreate one of Dan's wigs for him. And then later on in the year they're doing a Divas show, and I shall be doing a girl who's playing Marilyn Monroe in another one, and he always mentions it and it keeps the name going, which is what we promised.
Danny would approve.
He would approve.
Thank you so much, Stephen, and Danny Galbraith.
Thank you.
What a privilege it is to have you and your amazing creations here for the duration of the weekend. For those of you who are down in the stalls, do please come up here during the breaks and have a look at this magnificent exhibition that will be here for the whole weekend. But meanwhile, there's lots going on around the building. Everybody's busy, so I'm going to take a wander and see who else I can talk to. See you later.